Today I am doing a oil change and tire rotation on this 03 Ford Explorer. Most people probably know how to do it already, but I figured I'd do a video on it just because there's a few things that I do to make it easier on myself. First thing I do is I have 3 vehicles, so I put the size of what the oil plug is on all of them. I write it in paint pen. This one 13 millimeter, so then I know what I need before I get under there. And it is SA5W30. I order all my oil and filters off of Amazon because it's only around $1 more expensive to order it and have it shipped to my door. If I didn't order it from Amazon, I'd get it from Walmart, but every time we go to Walmart, every time I go to Walmart, the cart's always full with groceries and things like that. So PH2 for the Explorer, PH 3600 for the Taurus, and FL 1995 for the F250 over there. So this time when I ordered 2 oil changes for each of the cars except for the truck. For the truck, I ordered that 5-gallon bucket of oil. Truck takes 16 quarts, so it just makes it easier having it delivered to my door. So 5 quarts there, oil filter. I already have it jacked up. At 3 points, I have 2 points in the front where I have jack stands under it. And then in the back, I just have it on the pumpkin. 19 millimeter on the nuts for the tires, and then I have this Porter Cable electric impact, which makes a whole lot of difference in how easy it is to do this. Since I have all 3 vehicles to do today, this will save a lot of time breaking the lug nuts loose. If I were not to have that, I would have broken all of the lug nuts loose before I jacked it up, but since I have that, it'll take them right off. So I am going to start by pulling the oil plug out of this, and once the oil plug's out, then I can let it drain while I rotate the tires. So that's where I'm going to start. I do oil changes every 5,000 miles. So, and I've always done that. The 5,000 miles. The Taurus that we have right now is at 230,000 miles, and we had a Taurus prior to that that was at 200,000 miles. I use conventional oil. I don't use anything special. Pennzoil, SuperTech, whatever Walmart sells, the cheapest, and I just make sure I do it every 5,000 miles. Haven't had a problem yet, so that's pretty much what I stick with, because so far it has seemed to do me well. Okay, wheel plugs out. It is draining. Now I can start rotating the tires while that's draining. Right here, I wrote this on the wall a long time ago just to give myself a reference on what I want to do, because I want to do it the same every time so the tires wear the same. So my front tires I take to the back in a crisscross pattern, and then the back tires go straight to the front. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. I'll go ahead and loosen the lug nuts up. Okay, so the tire rotation's just about done. I do have a torque wrench. Man, this stand on this camera keeps coming loose. I don't know why. I have a torque wrench I'll get out here in a minute, and I'll torque all of them to, I normally go like between 75 and 100 foot-pounds of torque, just to make sure they're good and torqued on there. And then I'll just finish this oil change. I'm going to put the plug back in and pull the filter, and I might as well show you that. It looks like the elapsed time on this video is 14 minutes, so not too bad as far as start to finish to change the oil. I did kind of make a mess. I wasn't paying attention, and I didn't have the oil pan far enough under, so when it slowed down, it started leaking outside of the oil pan, which kind of sucks, but clean it up with some kitty litter here in a little bit. I normally put the oil filter on just tight enough, or by hand, as tight as I can get by hand, so I don't have to use a wrench to get it back off. Let's see the mess that I made. So we'll see if I can get this off by hand. Let some of the oil drain out. Oil filter is down. Take a little bit of this oil and put right on the new seal. Always make sure that your old seal came off with it, which this one did, because I have had the gasket stick on the oil filter mount before, and I didn't check, and I put it back together, and it dumped like 3 quarts directly onto the ground. So that made a big mess. And since I already have a mess here on the floor, I will probably pull this out and pull all the rest of the cars in right here to change their oil. So now all I need to do is go ahead and let the front end down here. All right. The hood struts on this thing are weak. They let the hood fall down, so I'm going to hold them up. With a pair of channel locks. So they won't come down, fall on me. Okay, here we go. I got the oil. It's an old beer bong right here that I still have. Don't use it as a beer bong anymore. It's an oil funnel now. You can also fill up the oil filter so then your engine doesn't run dry for any amount of time. I never do it because it just kind of makes a mess. But probably is recommended. I figure there's only like 2 to 3 seconds of oil, lack of oil, and I always run it and warm the engine up before I go ahead and change the oil, so everything is lubricated to the point where it's ready to go. So I put 5 quarts in. Since that's a 5-quart jug, I will check the oil. I'm going to check the oil now to see where it's at, but since I didn't fill up the oil filter once I run it, it will be a little bit lower than it currently is. And it will take a little while for the oil to drain down. And right now it's showing at the full mark. So after the oil filter fills up, it will still be in the operating range. I'm happy with that. 5 quarts of oil, new oil filter, tire rotation. It all took me about 25 minutes. And it is cheaper. I mean, it's kind of a hassle to do yourself to save $5 or $10, but I'm the kind of guy that the 2 cars, I'll save $10 doing my own oil change and rotation on those. The truck is a different story. I can do an oil change on the truck for like $60 or like $65. If I take it anywhere, it is like $90. So it's much cheaper for me to do the truck myself. And I do them all. It doesn't take that long, maybe 2 hours. So thanks for watching this video. I'll have 2 more posted, one on the car, one on the truck. Just why not? I'm doing it anyways. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. Appreciate it.